And where are the troublemakers? I let them out. Uh-oh. Those guys are quick, but I want them to go to the bathroom outside. And wow, what a beautiful Saturday morning. Here it is. Hey, good Saturday morning there. And welcome to Ice Age TV. Or is it the Puppy Age TV? Videos anymore today. You watch. They're all about the puppies. And there they are. Waiting for Daddy. Thank goodness. Let me get my barn controller here without falling off the steps. It's not easy getting going. There he is. Like you haven't seen me, right? And so, who else is out there? Oh, there's Willie Pilly. Look at the driveway. Looks like a sheet of ice, doesn't it? Wow, everybody's out. How about that, huh? Everybody's welcoming Daddy this morning. Well, hello there. Look at the pack. Wow. You guys, look at these guys. Is this pretty cool? What? I get a whole good morning greeting. Wow. Think if your family did this every time you walked out of the door, walked back in. Wouldn't that be so neat? I think I'm going to do. I'm going to change it up because I got to get the trash to the Rorton Club this morning to give my donation, my $10 donation to them. And maybe we just get all the dogs in here and start eating breakfast or whatever. I don't know. Debatable on that. Because these guys are always such a challenge with me doing other things. So it's very debatable on that. But I want to get my truck started because that thing's going to be cold. That's for dang sure. Well, hey, pups, come on in. You guys want to come on in here? We'll just kind of reverse this morning and just go right to the ball game. Hey, Willie, Pelly, come on. Ginger, Scout. Gotta get them upstairs so there's not a brawl in the feeding time. Come here, puppies. Ginger, Scout. So kind of off kilter for the regular routine here. But you know what? Like I say, they're already out here. So why wouldn't I just go ahead and take advantage of them all being here? Come here, puppies. Hey, Ginger, Scout. Ginger, Scout. They're kind of off kilter. Hey there, Princey boy. Hi. Hi, little Princey boy. What a good little boy. Oh, you're jealous. Where's Gypsy? Come here, Gypsy. All right, let's get the food container open, which that's always a project. Ran up to Costco and bought some more food. And the good news is we got food for them. And let's get them all separated out here. Come on, pups. Let's go. Hey, there's Gypsy, baby. Hey, Ginger, Scout. Don't know where they are. All right. Boy, these guys are hungry. Last time they ate was like at 4 o'clock yesterday. Here we go, pups. Come on. Yep. And let's see if you go out here. Hey, stop all that. Right, Princey boy? Little Princey. Here you go, Prince. Just one over here. And let's even just separate you guys out so you have your own little peace and quiet or peace of mind as they play the musical chairs. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. There you go, buddy. All right. Now, let's get the truck started so I can get nice and warm. Hey, my name's Ginger, so you're in the wrong territory. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Ginger. Go upstairs, Ginger. So she'll be a little bit of a problem. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Come on, get upstairs. Ginger, get upstairs. You can have some out later. What's cool is this dog food is for all ages. Come on, Pop. Come on, see it here. Go on, get there. Where is Scout? Scouty! Come on, Scout. Scouty boy. Seriously, ask. Oh, come on, Pop. Come on, let's go, Scout. Yeah, the dog's crapped in the garage. Come on, let's go. Come on. No, don't you leave him on. Okay, so you just keep on going. Good deal. So I got the 4 troublemakers in. Or did I? And the 4 older ones. And is everybody present? Yeah. So that's really cool. So now, let's get the barn door closed. So I gotta go to the house and take care of some things. But the challenge that'll be who stays in here and who doesn't. And the doors are too... Nope, stay there. Stay. You stay right there. Stay right there. You guys are sneaky. No, stay there. Stay. Got my coffee. Nope, stay there. Got my barn door open. Can I get it out and do it just right? See there? Now that they're older, I'm not worried about it. When they were younger, I was worried about it because they could slip out. All right, let's get the truck going. Can we do that? The diesel motor, having to warm up. We're kind of now on the cutting edge of going from being so really cold. I think Monday and Tuesday are 40s. think we're at 45 degrees or something like that. So, wow. It's going to be balmy, and all this is going to disappear very quick. Then I think we're in rain late next week. So here we are. Definitely a little different routine. A little bit more efficient. That's for sure. So the snowy look is all going to kind of fade away, which it does. But we've had a heck of a January. It'll be very interesting to see if February kind of continues on or it all kind of starts to change and we have a mild February. I hope not. Colder weather helps me a lot in my business. I'm sure a lot of landscape guys, snowplow guys are in the same. The heating, air conditioning guys. You know, these cold days and snowy days give you money. Makes you money. So let me go in the house and I'll be right back. Wow. What a difference, huh? Where's all the noise? Where's all the noise? If you watch my channel every morning, see that you probably about turned on the volume because of the, it's just, wow. It's so peaceful. Goodness gracious. What a change, right? Just think about life, how if I didn't have dogs, what a radical difference it is. Wow, right? All right, so what are we going to do today? You know, usually don't really make the Saturday morning conversation very long. Just like to reach out to people and talk to them and share the fun, excitement of life. If you can wake up another day, as you get older in life, you come to appreciate that you wake up yet another day, because it's not guaranteed you will wake up another day once you've been around many, many years. So God bless those that are watching my channel. Hope everybody's having a blessed Saturday. It's a big football weekend with the Eagles, Commanders, Buffalo, and the Chiefs. So it's going to be exciting games tomorrow. So you're going to be all happy or unhappy if you're the fan of any of those teams. Advanced to the Super Bowl for the first time in 30 plus years. When I first came here to live here back in 1980, I was very fortunate to be here when they did go to the Super Bowl. The good old John Riggins days, Joe Theismann, Joe Jacoby, Mark Mosley, Russ Grimm, Gary Clark, Art Monk. Just trying to think, just some of the names. Doug Wilson, just the Joe Gibbs, Bobby Beathard lived right across from me, who was the GM of the organization at that time, from us over in Oakton, Virginia. So what's funny, the reason I bring up kind of the football thing is already on the doggy, I call it the doggy, the Department of Government Efficiency, already people are posting. So somebody posted something that's classic. And it really, what is information and what is misinformation? I mean, anymore, could we say that the internet probably brought the golden age or the age of more misinformation ever in our lifetime? I'd have to say it did, because the good old days when I grew up was just a newspaper or a magazine, and it just wasn't the same. Today, instantly you can find things out and read things, and I just think that we live in the age of misinformation like never ever seen. We also live in an age of information as well. But so somebody posted on X that already Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency has dug up how the taxpayers are funding the NFL $100 million to oversee the NFL's proper procedures of how the teams huddle, how he had like 20 million that goes and they have an oversight committee that makes sure that all the teams huddle correctly. Then they have like another $20 million of when they go in the touchdown on what they can do or can't do with their silly dance, blah, blah. So this guy is very sincere in posting this, that how the waste of our government and the waste of these agencies that we're going to start to hear about and see about. So you start reading into it and you're thinking, there's just no way. But what cracks you up is you start reading the people that have read this posting on X, and people literally believe this. People literally believe that our government gives the NFL, which spends $100 million a year on an agency that overlooks the proper protocol of football. I'm just thinking, wow. And people believe this post. And now, someone could be laughing their ass off saying, but it's true. I'm going to tell you what, if that's true, we're screwed. I mean, oh my God, there's no way. False posting that a guy's getting the last laugh on you for believing all this stuff. So I thought that was kind of entertaining, as Elon Musk will be the number one word probably used day in, day out for many years to come, or especially this year. Now, impressive of Donald Trump getting on a plane, flying to Asheville, North Carolina. You know, this hits right to home. This is where Julie and I literally go ride our motorcycles. So all that area down that North Carolina, Tennessee Valley area got killed by that Hurricane Helen, whatever you call it, Milton, all those back-to-back hurricanes that came up through there and just washed out the towns. We used to ride our motorcycles through those towns and areas, and it's just such a beautiful country. Apparently, Wheels Through Time down there in Maggie Valley didn't get harmed. We looked at their website, and they're still okay. But there's other towns down there that we used to go ride in the back hills and the Smokies where that's all been devastated and gone. And so it's really hard to believe, even for me, is that these people have been ignored. I mean, I know that the FEMA baloney, seems like FEMA, I don't know. It's just like FEMA, it just doesn't seem like that organization, it just doesn't, it seems corrupt. I don't know. I'm just not into that. I haven't had to participate in that, but it just seems like the FEMA organization, something's fishy about that. But the point is that Donald Trump went to Asheville, North Carolina yesterday, and he went to see people personally. He let people personally, vocally speak out their disappointment and their anger in so many ways on how they feel like they have just been forgotten. I don't really know the whole story. I really don't. But the presentation through the media is that North Carolina needs severe financial help and they haven't gotten enough. And then the picture that is portrayed to you or to I is that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris really didn't do much for them and they didn't care. I don't know. I'm just sharing. That is the message that you're getting because so many people are just overwhelmed that Donald Trump has come to see him. Now, but for me, as a person, I think that's fabulous that Donald Trump has taken the time to go visit these people in dire straits. But the real deal will be, as Donald Trump has asked the Army Corps of Engineers to go there, do they show up? And does the federal aid, state aid, whatever it may be, start to help these people rebuild these communities? I mean, that's a lot of work. I mean, it's overwhelming. So I don't know. I'm not that focal on that. But then for Donald Trump, jumps on the plane and goes to Los Angeles to go hash it out with Gavin Newsom and the mayor of L.A. And it kind of, go back and forth, the tit for tat. And the whole presentation you probably know is that California's got to get their act together before Donald Trump's going to get started by giving any money to them because he feels like the way they manage their land out there. And there's videos of Donald Trump back in 2017 or 18 with Gavin Newsom point blank telling him that you've got to clean your forests up. You just can't have all this dead debris laying around. And then Donald Trump claims that the big spigot's been turned off and they got to turn it back on. Now, once again, I am not that in detail with California's policies and challenges where I can honestly tell you that's right or wrong. I mean, is it the money grab or the media grab for trying to, put Donald Trump on, the trophy president that's out there that's going to get things taken care of and blah, blah, blah. I mean, once again, a lot of talk, but until things start to play out, we don't know. But Trump is very challenging that their policies out there, as you probably have heard, is going to delay people from getting their homes rebuilt because of all the guidelines and all the permitting and all the prima donna, green agenda, don't hurt this, don't hurt that. So there's many concerned that it's going to be delayed and you're not going to get your home back anytime soon. And then the cleanup, Donald Trump's questioning why the serious holdback and people going back to their homes because of the cleanup, blah, 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 blah. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see with Donald Trump's presence from North Carolina to the Palisades and to L.A., does his presence really put the screws to legislature and aid really come quicker, sooner than later, and do things really start to change sooner than later? Yes, people out there in Hawaii, I think there's horrendous stories still out there in Hawaii, people trying to rebuild their life. So the point is, we live in an age of so much misinformation that it's hard to decipher what is correct and what isn't, unless you're just really, I guess you could say, right there. But Donald Trump, that guy just doesn't sleep. But I think one of the characteristics about Donald Trump is I don't think he drinks. So I think Donald Trump is very clean. I'm not real sure on that, but I swear years ago. So if you're a drinker or smoker, these things kind of slow you down. I mean, drugs, alcohol, you don't have the same level of energy as somebody else if you're a really heavy drinker, heavy smoker. So for Donald Trump, I think he has so much energy because even though people laugh at how he drinks Diet Cokes all day and people laugh he goes to McDonald's, but I don't think he's the guy that's smoking or doing any type of alcohol. I could be wrong, but if he even does alcohol, I would say it's very much in moderation. And just look at his family around him. I don't know if any of his family members, children that per se you hear the stories of alcohol addiction, drug abuse, all these other things that tend to go along with very rich people that have the luxury of drinking and getting stoned off their ass and being lazy the next day and don't have to worry about their job, because that's the whole thing. If you have a real job and you got to get out of bed every day at 6 a.m. in the morning and put in 8-10-hour days and you not get home till 7-8 o'clock at night, you really don't have the lifestyle of doing dope and smoking and drinking and sex, because it wears you down and you're not going to be efficient on the job. And I know of people that have very stringent, very challenging jobs throughout their career that you just couldn't do that because you were just dragging. You paid dearly the next day for drinking too much or partying too much if you have a very intense job. So it'll be very interesting to see if somebody else kind of has that same point of view. Okay, so I'm not going to talk a long time because it's just Saturday morning. Got to get the trash out. Got to get going. But wow, KTM and it looks like KTM's in bankruptcy. KTM is struggling. They're now owned by a big conglomerate that owns other brands of motorcycles. But wow, hard to believe it. KTM is in serious, dire straits of being financially solvent. And does KTM surely go bankrupt? And does somebody try to resurrect them and keep them around? Or does the brand go bye-bye? I don't think it'll go bye-bye. I think it's going to probably be a lot of downsides. I think it's going to probably hurt their brand. So anybody out there is a KTM fan, you probably do know that. And then hopefully, excuse me, then hopefully maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'll share some information on the new Indian release of the new Indian motorcycles with some pretty exciting things of the technology, new motor that they just came out with, which is going to kind of give Harley kind of a tap on the shoulder that, hey, we're going to go buy you because we're bringing incredible technology to the cruiser bagger bikes and even batter-ass engines. So we'll talk more about that at another time. But I just read about that yesterday, that Indian has just revealed the 2025 cruisers, baggers, are going to be a whole new breed of their product. And we'll talk more about that when I have my Harleys in front of you and just get a little more detail about that. So for now, that's about it. I got to get the dogs out of the barn, probably throw them in the truck, take them to the trash. Daughter and I are going to do our Saturday thing where you go get breakfast together and get the wife some breakfast and get the day going on this beautiful Saturday. And I think it's probably going to be in the 30s today. So we are in the warm-up, the warm-up time. So, and then Monday, Tuesday, how do you act when you all of a sudden have 45 degrees out and feel like it's summertime here? So that's it, everybody. As always, appreciate the support, all the good, nice comments. And I hope everybody has a blessed day. God bless.